We welcome you to Bella Vista High School in Fair Oaks, California, where we are ready to bring you another lacrosse matchup. This time it is the varsity as the Bella Vista Broncos get set to take on the Roseville Tigers, a matchup that we expect to be a fairly even matchup tonight, especially you take a look at how the two teams matched up against each other last year, including the one in Roseville that ended on a last-second shot by Roseville to win the game by just one goal. The Broncos coming into this one tonight with a 4-6 record, and Roseville, they're 4-3, 4-2 in the Foothill Valley League. Good evening, everybody. George Tharles and David Houseworth with you. Welcome to Bella Vista Lacrosse on YouTube as we get set for what should be a pretty exciting matchup tonight with Bella Vista and Roseville, a couple of 4-win teams that are looking to add to their record.
Somebody looking for 5, right?
Definitely looking for 5. Bella Vista got win number 4 in a way that you don't necessarily want to get win number 4, and that is as a result of not being able to play last Friday against Grant. Grant winds up forfeiting that game because they couldn't field a team.
Yeah, spring break, it's hard to get to all the guys. It can be hard to get to all the guys, and I'm sure that's what happened.
And so the Broncos coming into this game, obviously led by Mateo Polanco, his 117 career goals, and 34 on the year, has him in the team lead. And he's got obviously a pretty good support cast with Jackson Ellsworth and Joe Thomas and Matthew Bunny that are also helping contribute and take some of the pressure off of him.
Well, here you are mid-season, and so teams have established their culture and their mode, and so what we found here is it's the Polanco Broncos and the team that has a difficulty clearing. And so, we would expect to see, Polanco light it up like usual against a team like this. But we're really going to want to see be able to clear effectively so they can maximize and create the most possessions possible.
And obviously, that's going to be one of the big things that we watch tonight is whether they can clear the ball against this Roseville team. Jack Walker is their leading scorer. He's got 16. He's one of 3 players in double-figure scoring for the. For Roseville, and again, actually top 4 scorers are in double digits. Lincoln Crow, Finn Bradford, Zane Keynes are the other names that we'll be listening for tonight. And again, just that's 4 guys they're going to have to watch right in front of the goal there.
Yeah, watching them warm up, it's the Roseville Tigers here. It's 0, 10, and 11. Are their best ball handlers. 11 looks like he's left-handed. I would also look for 7, and 18. They seem to be pretty good ball handlers as well. So.
Well, and 11 is Zach Minier. He's got 6 goals and 4 assists, 14 shots on goal. So he's not afraid to try and take a shot at the net as well. So a couple of other names there to look for and to watch for. So. It looks like the starting goalie tonight is going to be Wyatt Scharf. He is a junior. He played JV last year and was the goalie in 2 Roseville JV losses to Bella Vista last year. And looking at the roster that Roseville has provided us, their other goalie, Morgan Fusey, is crossed off the roster. So it looks like he is not available tonight. So Wyatt Scharf, who actually started on the JV squad this year, has since moved up to the varsity. I was kind of wondering, considering how few games the JV has played, if maybe he was called up to get him playing time. But and he has been sharing some time lately with Morgan Fusey, but it looks like he may get the full game tonight.
Well, when he gets in the goal, look at his size. He's a tall guy.
Tonight's varsity lacrosse game between
takes up a good bit of room in there. He's not real big, but he's a tall guy.
So we have the Broncos are just finishing up their warm-ups coming up, and and Roseville is also wrapping up as they are introducing the players. We are going to have the national anthem here in just a few minutes. One of the other keys to this is going to be the face-offs. Roseville is winning about 50% of their face-offs, and Jack Walker, their leading scorer, is also their main face-off guy. He's winning 81% of his face-offs.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously they don't have him do all of them, and the other ones are the ones that I think are causing that 50% win rate.
Yes,
right. So that's going to Jackson Ellsworth, Cody Simpson are the main face-off guys for Bella Vista. They're going to have their hands full tonight.
We're going to want to watch that. It could be one of the keys to the game. These two teams, we were saying, these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Well, if the face-off is a make-it-take-it, or, you know, Roseville's winning most of the face-offs, well, then they're going to get a whole lot of possessions, and boy, does that make it BV Clear important.
One of the other things that hurt Bella Vista in their last game against Davis, the 12-5 loss at Davis a week and a half ago, Davis really had a lot of success curling from behind the net and taking shots on goal. And Bella Vista, they need to be more aggressive in that. Body checking.
Body. You can just block like an offensive lineman and don't let him cross GLE, or don't let him get that one more step above GLE. And so it takes will, it takes determination, it takes you got to be mad. It's like, it's not okay to curl the crease and get that close to my crease. I won't let you.
Stay out of my house.
That's right.
That's what we're going to do. Also, just of note, Matthew Bunny and Joe Thomas, since we last spoke to you. Well, actually, Bunny did it before we last spoke to you, but they're both now in the 50-goal club. Thomas scored 1 goal against Davis, which was number 50, and Bunny, I believe he is up to he's at 53 on the year. Number 50 came in the game against Rockland. So as they wrap up the introduction of the players here, the Broncos are lining up. Roseville will shortly, and we will have the national anthem, and then we are going to have the game for you tonight on this very, very windy evening here, and again, quite a cloud setting in the sky. Now with the sun setting, we're seeing a little bit more color.
Yeah, we saw that. We mentioned the sky before the JV game, and worth a look at the sky right here now as the sun is setting and lighting up the clouds to the east. New weather system coming in tonight.
So let's
and face the south end of the stadium for tonight's Star Spangled Banner. Figure it out though.
All right, there is our national anthem, and that means it is just about game time here at Bella Vista High School. The Roseville Tigers and the Bella Vista Broncos, we're very, very happy to have you along here for all the action. George Tharlson, David Houseworth with you, and a big matchup. They're all important now as we have reached the month of April, final month of the season.
Well, and it's a league game.
Yes.
Right?
Well, no, this isn't a league game.
It's not a league game.
It is not a league game.
It's a rare non-league game this time of year. But yes, second half of the season, you should have it dialed in. This is, I mentioned before, you've established your character, you've established your mode of operation, and again, a very good matchup. These two teams are real even, so a good test. There's kind of like two tiers of teams around here: the very, very good, and then the everybody else. Well, here we are, solidly in a team that's just like each other, and so it's going to be a good test for both of them.
And if you want to find yourself taking the field in May, every game counts at this point.
Absolutely. And you have to win these games. These are the games where, they're like you. They're a lot like you, and you've got to beat them. Both of them.
And you remember what happened last year at Roseville if you were on that varsity squad. And you don't want a repeat of that, and you want to you also remember what happened here, which was a much easier win for Roseville. It was off the top of my head, I think it was something like 15-6 or something.
That's
like
a lot.
that. And so the goalies are breaking free. It looks like Chase Jones will get the start in goal for Bella Vista, and the aforementioned Wyatt Scharf will get the call in goal for the Roseville Tigers, and we are just about ready to get this one underway. So Jackson Ellsworth and Jack Walker, a couple of jacks.
Pair of jacks.
A pair of jacks there.
Gonna need 2 hands on that ground ball. It's gonna go
That's
block
going
a
to
bit.
go out of bounds. And they will send that one Roseville's way.
Yeah, going white for some
Oh,
reason.
it is Bella Vista ball. Okay. They'll work their way behind the net with Bunny. Here's Alonzo. Ellsworth had a little trouble with that. Lincoln Crow on the long stick. He's on the move.
Pretty fleet guy there.
Right out in front, and that
Outta
one
here.
bounces right in front of Chase Jones and goes out of bounds.
That's
It
a
will go
pass.
over to Bella Vista.
All right, so what is one of the major keys for the game? About gave it away there.
You want to clear.
Yeah, the BV clear. So here's one, and the ball's loose. And it's because we had a long stick trying to drive against a short stick, and that's harder to do.
Ooh, big collision there.
Got a face full of Roseville Tiger right there. So, fail clear for BV.
Roseville switching up. The yellow call has been made. A couple of players coming on, one for each team actually, and his stick winds up. Here's
guy
a
was
swinging
way too
shot,
open.
and a score for Roseville.
Goal, Roseville.
And that's Zane Keynes that gets that one.
That guy was way too open, way too close, and so defense sleeping a little bit. He took a little extra time to turn and shoot in the direction, shoot with the hand that he wanted to, but just BB cannot let a guy get open that close to the goal. That's what happens when you go for ground ball with one hand.
Broncos still in possession. Bunny with it.
So that's a BV face-off win. Really key.
Joe Thomas winding up. That one goes wide. Broncos still bringing it in. Polanco.
Underneath.
He'll bring it back out.
Oh, that could have been a shot.
Thought about it again. Will Victorin back with the team after missing some games.
He's a left-hander.
Thomas up top.
He's got a long stick on Thomas.
Yes.
They maybe a scouting report thing. No.
Right out in front, sweeping shot underneath. That one deflected away. Broncos keep it. Bunny.
Now he's got a short stick. They picked off the long stick off of him.
Bunny on the move.
That's a shot.
Bunny angles in. Spin move.
Oh,
Thought
shot
about
that
it.
left.
Now they'll work it behind the net. There's Polanco with a shot. Broncos still in possession. Bunny.
Nice save by number 9.
Bunny curls around. Polanco winds up with a shot. That one goes wide.
A little off balance, maybe.
Broncos still in possession.
That shot was well high.
Bunny back behind the net. There's a shot by Joe Thomas.
Hit the goalie.
Goalie controls.
Good extended possession though too.
Way out.
BB's taken 2-3 shots here and gotten the backup each time. Often these pay off.
Wyatt Scharf off to a great start and goal. Here's Polanco winding up. That
No
one
man
goes
behind
wide.
the goal. That's been BV's mistake that BV has made earlier in the season, is not have an attackman behind the goal when the shot is taken, and it's a turnover. You got to see when your friend is winding up and you're an attackman or somebody down near the goal, you got to get yourself behind so that you can. Nice pass. Got to get behind so you can get the backup. Need a midi back. Got 3 back. That's good. Down
Big
he goes.
collision there. Ball comes loose. Broncos still have it though. Matthew Bunny on the far side.
Didn't really need to make that pass. We're still just sort of setting up the offense. Everybody's still getting in place. Bunny could have just held that. First BV ride. Remember, 11 is one of their ball handlers. We think he's left-handed.
Zach Minier right out in front.
Good defense.
That's some excellent defense. Chase Jones may have gotten a stick on that as well.
Look where 11 went after he took the shot. Head over heels.
Jones.
He's got to pick somebody. He's got to pick him now. There you go. You got to get that in the box. Clock is ticking. Across the 30.
Broncos are on the move.
Inside the restraining line.
There's Polanco. Tyler Simpson, they'll spin it back behind the net to Bunny. Bunny will look for the opportunity. They close him off.
Nice.
Angled shot,
Nice.
score!
Goal, Broncos.
Matthew Bunny, his
Number 2,
54th
Matthew Bunny.
career goal. First of the game, and the Broncos have tied the score.
You see how he got that inside roll, and he got himself facing the goal. And you see, for just a split second, he delayed. He got the inside roll done, facing the goal, and then for just the slightest split second, he delayed. And what he was doing was picking his spot, which is shows just great patience, great awareness, good lacrosse IQ. And where did it go? Past the goalie.
So Walker.
Yeah, did Bunny just learn something right there? That maybe he can do that again on that guy?
Yeah. Loose ball.
Check.
Rylan Wilson nearly came up with it for Bella Vista.
Good job, Joe. See how he walled the guy off in order to get himself in there?
Montana Ornelas.
Nice selection. Good. Good decision.
Jack Ellsworth.
That's a good decision, too. Pull it
He'll
out.
back it back out.
Pull it out, set up the offense.
Thomas. Ellsworth once again out at the top. Double team there, tries to get around them. Polanco will pick it up on the far sideline. Thomas.
You hear the Roseville coach telling his attack they need a possession if they can get it down there. Meaning the Roseville coach, he's a little tired of playing defense here.
Yep. Polanco.
So this is a fast break. Let's see if Roseville sets it up there. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry.
Loose ball. But Roseville picks it up. Haynes will take a shot. That one goes wide.
He's one of their ball handlers.
And Marin Santos was right there like you had talked about. Know when your friends are about to shoot the ball. Get behind the net.
Good check. That hit his face mask? I thought I heard that. No call.
Montana Ornelas.
Going backwards. That's good. Look what that did.
Broncos on the move. This is Caden Hoop.
He's not that fast.
He gets by the defender.
You got to know he's there.
But then the long stick able to jar that one loose. There's Walker. Polanco with the defense on Walker. And a whistle.
Timeout. Yeah, timeout black.
So Roseville's going to take a timeout. What can't say is I blame him.
Right. They want to play some offense. And so, they have the ball on their side of the field, on the offense side of the field. So let's settle down. Let's call a play. Wouldn't be surprised to see them get around once or twice before they do anything else, and just play some offense for a little bit.
So if you're Bella Vista, you've got one goal on the board. You've dominated the possession time. If you're Coach Goldsmith right now, what are you telling the team?
That domination on the offense, that's fine. It's been good offense. And so nothing wrong with that. You know, I think, again, what's coach telling them right now? They're going to be on defense right now. So can't leave a guy alone on the crease. Of course, we want to look for 0, 10, and 11. Those are the guys who are going to try and make things happen. And I think the BV defense can handle the Roseville offense. Again, very close matchup tonight, and it's going to take execution all night long. But yeah, BV down on the defense. Look for those 3 top guys, and just cannot leave anybody alone on the crease. We haven't seen enough Roseville offense really to kind of know what they want to do. You know, are they a cutting team? Are they a driving team? Do they pick on the ball, off the ball? We haven't really learned that yet. Don't know what a tendency is.
James Feeney, Nick Tharlson are in the game on the defensive side. So the Broncos have their defensive crew out there.
They don't have enough yet.
I think that is Jacob Tabler getting on last minute there. Roseville will work it back out. This is Jack Walker once again. More substitutions getting ready for actions happening, and substitutions are happening. Chase Jones comes up with the ball.
The guy they fed was on the crease.
Canes comes up with it.
Fail clear.
Another opportunity for the Broncos to clear this one.
Good idea to go backwards. Go backwards. Look at all those black shirts right there. There's 4 of them.
Tharlson with the pass.
BV fail clear.
That one goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Roseville. Here's Walker. Walker swinging shot. Goes wide. It'll stay with Roseville. Oh, is it going to Bella Vista?
I think that was a feed.
Okay, no shot?
Yeah, 10 was on the crease. Black 10 was on the crease. One of their main guys. And he was kind of alone. And it was the right choice to go there. Just not that well executed. Joe's open. Good. Oh, needed that catch.
Comes up with the possession, though. Thomas with the speed. Defender's got pretty good speed, too. Zane Canes.
Yeah, Zero's one of their guys. He's a good athlete.
Tyler Simpson.
See, he just wasn't that open. The pass wasn't as accurate as it needed to be either. He's got 2 white shirts. Better go to the corner. Yep.
Gets free. That's his Lincoln Crow.
He's pretty fleet. Yeah.
Crow on the move with the long stick. He's going to wind up. He's going to shoot. That one goes wide.
That's a good shot.
Looks very comfortable with that long stick.
Yeah. He's staying on offense right this minute, right this second. Yeah. Gonna need help. Oh, good D. Roseville probably ought to pull that long stick off.
Canes. That one goes wide. Going to go over to Bella Vista, it looks like.
So BV's had 3 fail clear so far, and it's still pretty early to game. So I'm going to want to see some better execution here. Want to get at the goalie. He's got no man. Nobody's really open. You really want to pass that to guys that are open.
Roseville takes it away. This is Minier.
That's 4.
Right out in front. There's a swinging
nice
shot. Save, Chase Jones.
That was good. That guy was pretty close and wide open. That shooter was close and wide open. 5.
I hear the yellow call, I believe, from the Roseville bench.
And they're finally pulling long stick 17 off. Played offense last time around.
St. Canes has the goal for Roseville. Finn Bradford on the far side. Looking to get a ball out in front. Now Canes is going to wind up from distance.
Nice save.
Chase Jones once again. Broncos try to get this one out of here.
Good quickness by Jones on that one. Flag.
Couple of flags fly.
One of the flags hit a BV defender.
We have what they would call in hockey coincidental minors here.
One each looks like, yep.
Hayden Collins coming off for Roseville. And it looks like that is Nicholas Meeks that will sit down or put a knee down for Bella Vista.
Still no call from the refs, though. We don't know what it is. They're talking about it, trying to figure it out.
They know who's guilty of something. They just haven't told us what they did. There is a confab going on. Minier and Canes are in earshot. So we're going to get the call here. Let's see if we can hear this. We'll try and pick this up.
A ref will come here in front of the table and tell us some story.
Okay. So both unnecessary roughnesses, non-releasable, and Roseville in possession.
We go 5-on-5.
Canes thought about it.
So this changes your offense just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. Out on white.
Minier. Canes out at the top. Minier once again, he sees an opportunity.
Ward. I suspect. I didn't see the call by the ref, but
that's usually when you're turning it over on a move like that,
yep.
That's what it is. And the ward is you're just kind of shoving off, right?
Playing with the offhand. Warding off a defender.
Hayden Hoop. Will Victorin.
About 15 seconds in the penalty. Might be worth just waiting.
Bunny behind the net. Here's Polanco. Back to
nice
Bunny.
Look.
Bunny has a chance.
Yep.
He'll go low and score. 42.9 seconds to go. Matthew Bunny finds the net once again. Second goal of the game, 55th of his career.
They just gave him too much time. He was close enough, and he faked. And nobody moved. Nobody came to him, and he said, "Well, yeah, you let me do this. I'll shoot."
He's sitting there or standing there with the ball, almost as if, do I go high? Do I go low? What should I do? He had enough time to kind of roll through a few decisions before he went low with the shot.
Yeah, the shot is called time and room. We saw he had room, he had time. Illegal procedure block there, but yeah, he had time and room, and from that close, a shot like that's deadly.
Walker on the move.
Good slide.
Gets through all kinds of defenders.
Looks like it hit a pipe. Did we mention playing the body? You said Davis was able to curl and get in close. And
yes.
Did we play the body well enough here? No.
Roseville takes it back once again. Walker on the move.
No body. Nice save.
Chase Jones. That one goes out of bounds. Crowd kind of getting into it, as you might hear.
Bigger crowd than usual tonight, too. Got to make the call, ref.
Well, Roseville isn't that far away, I'm sure. So it does look like it goes over to Roseville here, despite the protestations of the Bella Vista faithful. Behind the net. They'll bring it out in front. That one's going to
over, whistle.
Cross the midfield. Whistle. That's going all the way. So the whistle.
Let's go, middies. White middies, let's go. White middies are still back on the defensive side. Let's go play.
So they blew the whistle.
Yeah, it's white ball. We're just playing lacrosse. Go.
So I guess they have to begin the possession back at midfield.
Yeah, but
where the first whistle blew.
Now there's 4 guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black defensive side of the field quarter.
First quarter has come to an end here at Bella Vista. A couple of goals from Matthew Bunny, and the Broncos find themselves with a 2-1 lead here at the end of the first period. So every bit as advertised what we've got here tonight.
Yeah, very, very even and tight. And so now his exercise there. The beefy guys weren't going out and play offense. They could see the clock. I couldn't. It was the end of the quarter.
Okay. Okay. So that's what they were waiting for.
Yeah. But yeah, very, very close. Now we're going to get the stick checked by the refs here on the 45-yard line here.
Well, let's take a look at that as they are discussing and taking a look at the they're just examining one from each team.
Yeah,
correct?
We can zoom in there and get out their tape measures as we're seeing, and then they'll drop the ball. There's trade the tape measure and drop a ball in and make sure it's not too deep. On the right side, that's what he's looking. Does it fall out? Yeah. Does it fall out? Yeah. One on the left, measuring the side, the width of the head. Probably right now, then, excuse me, he'll measure the length of the shaft. Maybe he did that already. Put a ball in. Has he done it? Well, they're back to measuring the length of the shaft on the one on the right.
Well, they're measuring the whole thing.
Oh yeah, every time.
Okay.
And look like they both passed. No flags thrown. So as they should. But yeah, so we're talking about even matchup, 2-1. Yeah, it is. And so most BV had the possession most of the time, but I counted 6 failed clears by BV in the quarter. So that means 6 fewer offensive possessions that BV had. They could have been on offense the whole quarter. But they had 6 fewer possessions, and Roseville had 6 more. So as keys of the game, BV has the opportunity to control this game even more if they could just clear the ball. Face-offs, I don't know. It feels even-ish, I think. I haven't been counting those.
And Roseville on the move. Jack Walker, he'll wind up, and he scores.
Goal, Roseville.
5 seconds.
Right off the face-off. And that's their leading scorer for Jack Walker. That's his 17th goal of the year.
Sophomore. Good size guy, too. He's your face-off. He's a good shooter. He's fast. And he's a sophomore. It's a great thing.
We're going to be seeing a lot of him in the coming years.
Gotta have that ground ball.
Thomas gets away. Going to get the penalty as Joe Thomas was shoved. Winds up on the ground. So get an illegal body check on Roseville, 1 minute.
Going to want to watch that on the films. I'm not sure what was so illegal about it. Films will help. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. So first BV man up of the game, I think, if I'm paying attention properly. We did have penalty earlier, but that was one per team, so one guy per team. So first time BV man up here.
Thomas will begin the possession. This is Ellsworth at the top. He and Thomas playing a little bit of catch. I'll work it behind the net now. Here's Bunny.
In earlier games, BV has run a wheel before where several guys, there's 6 guys rotating. Creates that shot right there.
Matthew Bunny again, looking for number 3. That one goes wide.
See, when the offense rotates like that, the defense has to react, and it can create an open space.
Max Morris secured the possession for the Broncos. Polanco in the middle. He's going to take a sweeping shot.
Hit somebody.
Bunny and Polanco.
It's pretty far out.
Ooh, he was thinking about it, though.
About 10 seconds unofficial left in the penalty.
Angle behind the net. And that one goes out of bounds. Bad pass. Here's Roseville. They just tied the score.
BB's even now.
On the
Good
move.
Wheels, good wheels there. Nice check.
That's Finn
nice
Bradford.
Check. He was looking to shoot that.
Rylan Wilson.
I don't know about that penalty. They said it touched the helmet.
I guess that's a penalty on the Broncos.
And that's Rylan Wilson that will come out. So everything was fine except that they say he touched the helmet, and so that's what causes the penalty.
And the ref was right there, so probably a good call. So Roseville's first man up. See what they put together. It's a long stick.
Long stick swinging shot left side. Roseville, of course, had somebody camping behind the net, so they keep possession. Canes.
That's going out of bounds. No, it's not.
And that's Santos that saves it for
This is killing time. So is this.
Walker. Just scored moments ago, gets free. Going to take another opportunity, and he scores.
Goalie was screened a little bit.
Goal Roseville. Number 1, Jack Walker.
Second goal of the game for Jack Walker. Roseville's back in the lead.
When Walker first got the ball there, and he made a juke move that BV defender moved as well, and he didn't have to. That shooter's pretty far out. We're going to let him take that shot from that far out. Just don't need to react to that. That's sort of what started that move for the Roseville Tiger and led to the goal.
Different face-off specialist there for Roseville going up against Jack Ellsworth. Alan Wilson comes up with it.
See how he went backwards and see what that did? Got into space, found the open guy. Now we got to clear.
Skylar Calloway took the face-off for Roseville. Thomas looking for number 51. Behind the net.
So the defense call is Tiger. Let's see what that is.
Bunny.
Pretty quick slide.
Bunny keeps possession.
Wanted to see Polanco move. When Polanco's defender, or no, Ellsworth's defender slid. We'd like to see Ellsworth make a move.
Hoop. Just kind of jog.
No, that was Polanco.
That was Polanco? All right.
Patented Polanco, but didn't go. That's good defense. That's Hoop.
Broncos will keep it out. Will keep possession.
It's a sophomore creating a turnover.
Here's Polanco.
Oh, that's one.
Gets in front. Polanco with a shot.
Yes, sir. Oh, I thought that was a goal by the way the net moved.
Hoop comes up with it once again. Take it behind. Here's Bunny. Bunny lost it.
Yeah.
That's going to roll out of bounds.
Well, they go man up anyway.
That's going to be a penalty on Roseville.
So it sounds like that was Diego Heredia that gets the penalty. He'll come off. Broncos will bring it in. Caden Hoop will take it from behind the net. Got Polanco to his left. Ellsworth, there's Thomas. They'll spin it back around. That one's too tall for Bunny. So, turnover for Bella Vista, another unforced error. Down by a goal here.
BV's man up. They should be riding the heck out of this. Just deny the clear. Like that.
Good job by Polanco to come up with that one.
BV's still man up.
Right out in front.
Yes.
Bunny, he scores! Hat trick for Matthew Bunny.
Goal Broncos. Number 2, Matthew Bunny.
You see where he put that? See where it went in? We were, our view right here, we're looking right over the shooter's shoulder. That went in the top right. He had a stick down hip level, maybe just slightly below his hip, and then he rose the shot to the top right. Great shot placement.
Every bit of what we were expecting tonight. This one's been back and forth. Teams trading the lead. 3-3, 7:59 to go in the second quarter. This promises to be a lot of fun as we keep this one going.
We've mentioned other games too. Does it come down to who makes the mistakes? And so, you know, the little things. Failed clears, missed man ups. BV missed a man up. They got the ball back and scored anyway. But, you know, those kinds of things add up over time and could make the difference. Penalties too could end up being a difference maker.
Walker had it, slipped. Still loose.
Nice job, Bunny.
Matthew Bunny once again.
Just needs to get away from that guy. Just get away from him. See, 17 was the guy that had out shooting, right? He's one of their better players. If they had him out playing offense, if he was on man up as a long stick, he's one of their better guys. We just don't need to go against him on offense.
Here's Polanco. Polanco. Here's a shot. He scores! Bouncing shot by Mateo Polanco, his first goal of the game. Number 118 for his career and 35 on the season.
So he and we, Polanco and we, just learned that excuse me, that drive from behind and get a little bit over top his defender. If that slide does not come, he should be able to get that shot off pretty darn often this evening. If the slide comes, he needs to just see it coming and dish to this adjacent guy.
Callaway taking the face-off again for Roseville. Thomas. Here's Ellsworth. He'll take his time. Victorin coming on. Victorin with some running room.
Roseville calling Tiger again. Let's see what it is.
Ellsworth.
Good, good. Slide came, he backed it out.
Thomas.
You hear the call? One more.
Right in front, Matthew Bunny again!
Goal Broncos, number 2 Matthew Bunny, after some nice passing.
Welcome to the Matthew Bunny Show here at Bella Vista High School. Broncos up by 2.
Well, you just got some guys who are used to working with each other. Polanco, Bunny, that feed that came first. You heard that call, one more. Did you hear it?
Yep.
The driver coming across the top, one more means pass it. And pass it one more time. And then Polanco got it, looked, saw that he was covered, saw his buddy Bunny right there, put it on him, goal.
57th career goal for Matthew Bunny. At this rate, he will hit number 60 probably in the third quarter, if not before. Walker. Loose ball. Hayes Reed.
Look at that decision. Go backwards. Right decision. He still needs to go backwards. Found the right guy. Look at that.
On the move. Here come the Broncos. Mateo Polanco, left side. Closed off. Penalty flag down. Shot from Polanco. That goes wide. And we'll figure out what the penalty is.
Another penalty on Roseville.
I think that penalty kind of confirmed. In my mind was going the game's being over-called, over-reffed, and I think that penalty kind of confirmed it. Again, always better to see it on the films to be sure. But wasn't that just a good check?
Alonzo. Broncos can take their time here. Man up.
Yeah, here the Roseville ref has figured out.
Bunny, that one's a little too wide.
Well, he's feeling good, huh? That shot was hard.
Yeah.
The Roseville coach has figured out BB's. He called it cycle. That's also a wheel. Roseville coach has figured out what BB does, telling his team.
Thomas brings it in.
Nice look.
Right out in front, Matthew Bunny.
Good decision not to shoot that. Fed the crease. Got flag down. We're being overcalled. Gonna really need to watch the films on this one.
like it might be another penalty on Roseville.
It's cross-check, is what he's calling.
Speaking of watching the films, just a quick reminder that you can watch as soon as the live stream is over. You can watch. You can click on it here on BV Lacrosse, and you can rewatch the game.
1 minute non-releasable on the second penalty. So Roseville is 2 men down. You see the defense set up in a four, like a 4 on a dice. That's how they have to essentially kind of play in a zone here against the 6 offensive players of BV.
Polanco, Bunny once again.
There it is.
On the angle, there's
Sir.
a shot and a score.
Goal, Broncos.
That looks like that's Max Morris.
After some more nice passing.
Max Morris, that's his second goal of the year. Had one against Davis as well. And his 6th career varsity goal.
We're talking about being later in the season, and the teams have figured out, their operational mode. Of course, 4 defenders against 6 offense guys, that's almost next to impossible. But you see how that felt. BV was in control of that, and they felt, I don't know, trying to find the words of how they were, that feed that fed the right guy. They built that shot. They created the situation, and nice under control. That was really well executed.
4 consecutive goals by Bella Vista in the last 2.5 minutes. And they win the face-off.
Oh, he's got Bunny. He's got Bunny.
Bunny on the angle.
Oh.
Save by Wyatt Scharf.
Nice save by number 9.
That was big for Roseville. They needed that save. It's pushing it back.
Loose ball. Broncos will keep possession here.
Yeah, because Roseville's still down 1.
It's a loose ball still. Ellsworth finally comes up with it. Great teamwork by Bella Vista. Kyler Simpson and Joe Thomas were also both in there. Thomas winds up!
Really,
And that goes wide.
Really far out. On man up, you could create a shot that's closer than that.
Polanco!
Goal, Broncos. Number 22, Mateo Polanco.
For Polanco, that is the second of the game.
So just a little while ago, we were talking about how close the game was and how even it was, and how it's going to come down to little things like clears, face-offs, and mistakes. And also mentioned, could it be penalties that are going to make the difference? Well, Roseville just committed a few and has paid the price.
119 career goals for Mateo Polanco. 5 goals in 3 minutes for Bella Vista after they went down 3-2. They're up 7-3. If you're just joining us, first of all, where have you been? Secondly, you missed a lot. It was a lot different story just 3 minutes ago. Callaway taking the face-off once again for Roseville. Cody Simpson for Bella Vista.
The whistle was early.
And Cody Simpson draws a violation on Roseville, so Bella Vista with the ball. And that is Cody Simpson.
BV winning more face-offs than many games. And again, all those little things, face-offs, clears, penalties.
Polanco. Everybody's calling on Polanco to shoot the ball.
Well, that was Roseville calling even.
Oh, okay. One's going to go out of bounds. Don't think that's a shot. They're saying Bella Vista ball?
It looks like it's black.
Yeah.
So look at the BV ride. Look where the white shirts are. They're all on black shirts. Was a turnover.
Forced a turnover there. Polanco quickly picks it up to bring it in. Who's he got? He's got Bunny on the far side. He's got Hatfield in the middle.
Bunny's man's got his back to him. Bunny should move. Bunny should move.
Behind the net.
Right there. It's a shot.
Here's Bunny. Here's another shot. He scores!
Goal, Broncos.
Goal, Matthew Bunny.
Jonah Alonso on the assist.
Number 5.
Feasting. It's a Bunny feast.
On a great pass from Jonah Alonso. 4:10 to go.
It was just Easter, so the Bunny's still around. BV is doing an excellent job of taking advantage of what they can make happen against the Roseville defense.
That's career goal number 58 for Matthew Bunny. Now they got Jack Walker back taking the faceoffs with his 81% win percentage.
Loose ball pushing it back.
Broncos will take possession here.
Might knock his mouthpiece out. Is that what he had to pick up?
Clearly, even though Walker has a great success rate, Roseville wants other people to at least split the duties with him on the faceoff. Here's Ellsworth.
Against 17 and Blacks, one of their top
Lincoln
guys, right?
Crow.
So yeah, we don't want to drive against him. We just don't have to.
Thomas.
He's going to get help from 17 on that side. Oh, nice.
There's Ellsworth with a shot that goes wide.
He had time to put that straight over. They wouldn't have missed. You hear that Jackson overhand from the crowd? 2-2. Step over. There you go.
Polanco. They'll bring it back out. Montana Ornelas. He's got Joe Thomas switching positions. Right out in front, Ellsworth. Polanco once again. Right out in front, Bunny. He's still there.
Nice save by number 9.
Could he get career number 60 before halftime?
The Roseville defense should not have let him stay on his feet that long in that spot. He should have been
Polanco.
flat. Nice.
Mateo Polanco. He reaches hat trick status.
Mateo Polanco.
What's really great to see, Polanco is shooting around his defender. Very often, guys, excuse me, they want to have just a clear view of the goal and they want nobody in the way. But what he did on that one is his defender was standing right in front of him and he didn't care. You just shoot right off your defender's hip, right off his elbow, right off his shoulder, and that's what that shot was.
That is career goal number 120 for Mateo Polanco. What a career he's had. Dominican University, you're getting a good one.
They're going to need him. And they're going to want to see shots just like that.
Here's Minier.
That's a nice
He
pass.
thought about winding up. Good defense by Bella Vista to jar that one loose.
That was 11-10. That's two of their top guys. But good job, D.
On the long stick, that's Jack McCasey.
Look at the wheels.
Nice pass.
Good grab, too.
Finds Bunny. Bunny sitting on 5 goals at this game, 58 for his career.
He was thinking, he was getting ready to shoot before he got there.
Polanco.
They're out of position. They got 3-on-2 on the left side here.
Thomas on the move. He winds up. High in the air. That one's going to come out of bounds. That'll stay with Bella Vista, though. Victorian secured the possession there.
That hit a helmet? If it did, somebody's saying answer the phone. Because it's ringing. So just a little over 2 minutes here. BB could eat a bunch of clock here before starting the offense.
Polanco thought about it. He's still thinking about it.
That was left-handed. He didn't really want to. Although his left-handed shot has been pretty good. We've seen it before.
Thomas. And just like you said, David, they're taking their time. Victorian. Here's Joe Thomas.
Pulled it out. Yeah, see, this is excellent. This is excellent. Test it. If it's not there, take it out. We've got all day. All day.
Bunny from the X. Polanco, he's got an open shot, but he never controlled the ball.
Don't put that one on the highlight reel.
Jake Finn. Long pass in front, but the Broncos come up with it.
There's a midi back. There's 2 middies back. Got
Joe
all day
Thomas.
still. Got all day. 2-on-1. Boom,
Right
boom.
out in front, Matthew Bunny! Number 6.
Broncos.
Number 59 for his career.
After about 4 nice passes.
Yeah, the goalie just had no chance on that one. And you know he's frustrated, but there's nothing he can do. And you saw Bunny, that less than a split-second delay on picking this place for that shot. An excellent placement on the goalie's left elbow there.
So there's 1:04 to go. Matthew Bunny has 1 minute and 4 seconds to get goal number 60 for his career before halftime of this game. He came in with 53. Off the draw. Broncos have it, or they're trying to get it at least. Kick forward. Here's Matthew Bunny.
Found the right guy.
Polanco.
Nice save.
Great
Feet,
save
feet,
by
feet.
Scharf. Kick save and a beaut. Walker.
That save was huge for Roseville. Gonna watch that on the films too. One's gonna want a bull dodge. Good job, defense.
Force it to the far side.
Another flag. Now hold the ball. Roseville should just hold the ball. Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
Now they're calling. Now they're blowing the whistle. Why was the whistle blown?
I don't know.
Unless the penalty's on Roseville.
You know, you're right. You could be right.
Bella Vista's
Here's the call.
subbing defensively. Okay, so McCasey and Hoop
That's 2 penalties on the Broncos.
Still
each
doesn't-
getting called for a penalty.
Yeah, it doesn't explain the stopped clock, but that's what we're going to play. So 25 seconds in the quarter, 1 minute in the penalty.
Which means if they're served full length, most of that will happen at the end of in the third quarter, which means Roseville will begin the third quarter with possession,
If they have possession at the end of this.
which makes you wonder what your strategy is here.
Yeah, at 25 seconds, go ahead and run something. You know, end the quarter with a goal. Got 17. The long
Walker.
stick playing offense on the. Oh, nice.
Loose ball.
It's killing time. It's killing time. You can stay in the corner. That's fine. There you go.
Brandon Tebow.
Kill the penalty.
That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Roseville. 4.8 seconds to go. Now, at this point, maybe you just hold the possession.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're just going to let this one roll down to the end of the first half. And an onslaught of goals for the Bella Vista Broncos in that second quarter. At the end of one, they had a 2-1 lead. Early in the third quarter, just 2 minutes in, they found themselves trailing 3-2. And it's now 10-3. 7 straight goals for the Bella Vista Broncos, and Matthew Bunny having a career night. 6 goals so far.
So, excuse me, that's 7-1, right? Seven BV goals since they were down 1.
Yes.
They've scored 7 or 8, and Roseville scored 1. Is that?
Well, at the end of the first quarter, it was 2-1. So it's been 8-2 Bella Vista since then.
Yeah.
But the last 7 goals have been scored by Bella Vista.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive.
And that's some of this. That's because of some of the slickest offense we've seen by BV this year, taking advantage of the situations, reading the situations, seeing it, and then executing it when those situations get presented to them, like creating the 2-on-1s, making Roseville slide, finding the open guy. Shot placement has been excellent by BV, you know, but they've also, the really great thing, there's an illegal stick. There's a flag down now for something, but I don't know if there's sticks here or not. There's a flag down. Bunny's shot placement and taking that split second to find the spot to put it. He's close. He knows he has people all around him who are going to attack him, but he took that split second. What great, just lacrosse IQ. What great execution by him. What comfort he has being in that situation, taking that split second, and placing the shot where he does. That's how we're getting goals like this.
By the way, my math skills were somewhat challenged. It is 8 straight goals by Bella Vista.
Okay, well, there's a lot of math going on.
There's a lot of math going on. But yes, 8 straight goals by Bella Vista. They trailed 3-2, and now it's 10-3. But just absolutely impressive. What a second quarter for him.
Yeah, and I said, did I jinx him? I said in the beginning of the game, it's the Polanco Broncos, which means Polanco scores all the goals. Well, no, they flipped it tonight. It's somebody else. And that's because they have those other weapons as well. Mm-hmm. And so, great to see. And, of course, those two guys are dangerous together. Throw in Joe Thomas, and then you get other goals from other guys, many of the other games too. It's a pretty decent offense, and they're really executing tonight. They're this far into the season. What are we, just past 50% of the season, something like that? They matured together. They've evolved together. They've grown together, and here's what they can do against a team that is just like them.
Well, we were talking about it in our last broadcast, and that is Matthew Bunny. He's pretty much going to be the leader next year,
Yes.
coming into
Yep.
his senior year with Polanco and Thomas both graduating, and so we'll see if Caden Hoop is able to make that step up as well. There are some other folks here that are underclassmen on varsity that will help him, and then very impressive with what we're seeing on the JV with some of the guys, Joe Reynolds and Oliver Thompson in particular, Avery Deacon, Thomas Lonnie probably figures to come up to varsity next year as well. But Matthew Bunny's going to be the leader.
He'll be the leader, and Victorian will help too. He's
Yes.
coming back as well. So you'll have 4 or 5 guys that could that will be the main guys in the offense next year. It's a long time from now. They've all got time to bring up their skills as well. They'll get bigger, stronger, older in that period of time too. So bodes pretty well for them. But yeah, this year, I mean, again, what's happening tonight? We said Polanco usually does all the scoring. Well, tonight it's the junior. So that's a great thing.
And it's always good to get that balanced scoring. So we are at halftime. The Bella Vista Broncos have a 10-3 lead after just as we mentioned, just an onslaught of goals. So we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half of play. The Broncos have this one right now by a touchdown. It's 10-3 Bella Vista at halftime. Well, after dropping 2 to Roseville last year, the Bronco varsity squad here is saying no more of that. Now, of course, we do have another 24 minutes left to play, but the Broncos certainly made a statement in that second quarter. They played a tight first quarter and then just exploded in that second quarter for 8 goals total, and they have a 10-3 lead here at halftime. If you're the head coach of this team, obviously you don't want them to let up at all. I guess that's part of the message at halftime.
Yeah, you don't take your foot off the gas at all. Excuse me. What I think they can do, though, is take some time to, just execute some things they want to do. They've got a great chance to honestly practice against a good team, and so let's run, the red 60 pass on set. Let's run the blue dive right. Let's run the, the football plays, right? Ancient football plays, but let's run this play. Let's run that play. How about it on the clears? Let's take our time and run, the clear that we want to have happen, so that we're getting ready for the next game. Get ready for the next game. Get ready for the next game.
Speaking of the next game, it'll be varsity only on Monday night. The Broncos will be hosting Oakmont. It is a 7:30 start time, and the Broncos will take on Oakmont as we are underway. Bella Vista with possession, even though they're down 2 players.
It's BV 4-on-5, and so BV's going to need to really.
And that must have been the penalty at halftime. You were talking about the stick check that was going on. That must be related to that.
Yeah, I didn't see them have the refs have sticks in their hands when they threw the flag, but that's kind of the only thing that happens at halftime. Good defense there.
So Finn Bradford.
One hand.
And a goal for the Roseville Tigers.
Now, who do we say at the beginning of the game were their ball handlers?
Goal Tigers.
Well, one of them
Skylar Calloway.
is Lincoln Crow. This one goes to Skylar Calloway.
0, 10, and 11. And that was.
Well,
No. That 11 was the shooter.
So Minier?
Yeah.
So Zach Minier gets the goal.
And I think he's left-handed, but that shot was right-handed, one hand.
So that makes it 10-4. So Minier, that is his first goal of the game and his 7th of the season at 11:33. Cody Simpson on the faceoff, but breaking news, Jack Walker wins another faceoff for Roseville. Now he's being forced back outside.
So BV's
being chased.
BV's goal released, and so BV is man up. And out it goes.
Pass goes left side, and that'll go over to Bella Vista.
So BV should be man up for 10 more seconds.
Max Morris coming in. He's got a goal tonight.
So they should be able to maximize their clear here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
River Kinley, by the way, in goal for Bella Vista for the second half.
Maybe you should have 2 extra guys on this end of this side of the field. Got to get rid of that. Good decision.
Oh, big collision there.
Call that a trip. Let's call it interference. Turnover going black.
So Roseville with possession.
So now teams are even strength.
Here's Canes. Canes got the first goal of the game.
One of the ball handlers. See that pass? Nice.
Right out in front, angle, right side, turning around. One goes wide. That's Marin Santos. Has 1 goal on the year. Roseville controls the possession. 6-goal lead for Bella Vista.
Great.
Just underway in the 3rd quarter.
Great feed by Canes, though. Canes, Cones.
Crow with the long stick.
You hear that? Roseville bench call.
Finn Bradford.
In his shorts.
Save, River Kinley.
Nice save by number 1, River Kinley.
Okay, so we were talking about an effective clear. He's running right into trouble. That's good. Right here. Yep,
Goes.
2-4.
There you go. And there's Joe Thomas.
And there you go. Find the other open guy. Got to get it in the box still.
Keep pushing. It's Cody Simpson.
Got to get it in the box. Got to go cross that blue line that's in front of him.
And he's...
Defender knew that's exactly where he had to go. So he's done that. They've cleared the ball. Need to run away from
Simpson's just getting harassed right now.
Run away from there.
He's doing a good job to keep possession.
Now Polanco all alone.
Mateo Polanco!
Goal, Broncos.
Great
Number
assist by
22,
Cody
Mateo
Simpson,
Polanco.
and Mateo Polanco finds the back of the net. 121st time at Bella
Gonna be
Vista.
an assist for Cody Simpson.
Simpson's arms hurt. Took his gloves off, came off the side of the field. But it was a good find. He was getting pounded on, got himself out of it, looked across the field, found his friend who was all alone in his spot. Put a good pass on there, and that's what you get.
Another new face-off specialist for Roseville. This time it was Zach Minier, who just scored a goal a moment ago. Thomas.
Calling yellow.
Thomas.
There's the goal. Shoots.
He scores!
Goal, Broncos.
Joe Thomas
24,
gets
Joe
into
Thomas.
the act. Number 51 for his career. With 9:07 to go.
I think they're getting into Roseville's head a little bit now. Sort of an onslaught, and that can happen to you. And when that happens, you can keep it going.
So for Thomas's 12th goal of the season, Broncos win another faceoff. Ellsworth will just bring it back out. Montana Ornelas. Victorin. On the move there. Loose ball. Broncos able to track it down. They've been deflected away by Scharf. 8:15 to go. And we'll stay with Bella Vista.
Gonna roll under.
Money.
Roll under. Up. Gonna want to sweep right. Says left-handed passes. 17.
Liam Crow. Boy, he is very good with that long stick. His passes all look good.
See, that underhanded pass by the long stick just doesn't have a lot of control, and now the ball's loose. Going the other way, fail clear.
And they... There's Bradford.
Go to the corner. Just go to the corner. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. This side. 8, 8, 8, 8. Yep. Nice.
Montana Ornelas.
Still not a clear. It's a fail clear. Just trading failed clears for a while here.
Here's Joe Thomas.
That's a clear.
Money behind the net.
Just been going coast to coast, not a decent time to just swing it around a couple times. He's going right.
Thomas.
Save.
On the move here.
Fast break here. Let's see if they set it up. It's a 4-on-3. 4 black shirts, 3 white shirts.
Haynes.
And it's over. Now Get this. It'd be good for them to swing the ball around a couple times. Going black. Be good for them to swing it around a couple times to just be on offense for a little while and not be playing defense. It's out of here.
And that will go back over to Bella Vista.
See the frustration on 11 black there with the turnover. Now they got to go black to play defense. They're down a lot of goals. Black needs to have the ball. It's another BV clear opportunity. Nice decision. Got to catch that. Don't let it bounce.
Bunny controls it now for Bella Vista. There's Hoop. They bring it behind the net. See if they can get this back over to Bunny once again. Hatfield is cutting to the middle there. Sweeping shot. Nice save by Scharf.
Save number 9.
Good check.
Check, drives the ball loose.
Good defense too, though. 6 black didn't really like that ball being checked out, so he's playing some pretty tough defense there.
Polanco brings it in. Morris.
Nice check.
Victorin. Morris once again. Hatfield. Broncos just continue.
That's a good drive.
Morris, nice cutting move. There's a shot.
Flag down.
Flag down. Bella Vista secures it. Polanco.
Stripped.
Loose ball. Polanco picks it back up. He's going to try and take an opportunity here. Closed off. Hoop has it.
Good to see BV play tough like this. Driving the ball inside, getting muscled out, pick up the ground ball.
There's Bunny sitting on 59 for his career. Polanco. That one a little too wide. And that will go out of bounds. So we will get the penalty assessed here.
Cross check, 1 minute, non-releasable.
So it's non-releasable.
So you'd like to see BV create a shot that's less than 10 yards.
Right out in front, winding up. There's a shot.
Turnover.
And that one goes out of bounds. That was.
You got to wonder if that was started as a shot and then decided to be a pass.
Broncos still have it.
I called it a shot, luckily.
Polanco, he'll wind up again and score!
Goal, Broncos. Number 22.
Mateo Polanco.
You'd like to see, that's excellent shot, and he can do that. But you'd like to see BV try and build a shot that's closer, because that can work maybe against Roseville, but did it work against Davis? Did it work against Whitney? Did it work against Rockland? You want to have a team that can create shots that get a little closer.
So 3:23 to go. That's the 5th goal of the game for Polanco. So he's got 5. Bunny has 6. And the Broncos have 13.
Good ground ball play there, Roseville.
And that's Walker.
He's got help on his left. Feed the inside.
Out in front.
Good check.
Tried to get that to Finn Bradford. Collision of bodies.
God, this game is being overcalled, I think. Gonna need to see the trip. Maybe. Gonna want to see these films. Watch those calls. Roseville's only got 5 guys. Yeah, because they got a man down.
Kane's way out in front.
Now, Roseville has 6 guys, but they got a guy in the box. Nice coming out of the box.
Out front, Walker. He's going to wind up. Save River Kinley.
Got about 20 seconds in the penalty.
Here's Walker once again. Canes, he'll wind up.
Hit somebody.
Looked like maybe that deflected away. Broncos come up with it. You can hear the sticks collide.
Found the right guy.
He's Reed. This is Ryland Wilson. Right out in
Shot.
front. Polanco! Polanco says, no, Matthew Bunny, you're not going to have more goals than me in this one. That is the 6th goal of the game for Polanco. 1:55 to go in the third.
You just can't let Polanco have that spot. That's his spot. That's where he shoots and scores from all the time. And you know, in the Davis game, he had 1 goal. And one of the main reasons for that is Davis played him differently than anybody else. And so if you don't, this is what's going to happen.
Ellsworth gets the face-off here. Sophomore Jack Ellsworth. He's among those that will be here for a couple more years. Bunny behind the net. Morris with that little dance step there, if you will, on the tiptoes. Morris once again. And that will go out of bounds and over to Roseville.
That's the right guy. He's wide open. Got about 1 minute in the quarter here. Roseville's got an opportunity. Let's see if they can set something up here. Got 17 long stick. I'll play an offense again.
That's Liam Crow. They love having him there with the long stick. He's not afraid to play offense.
Oh,
he thought about it. And he takes it.
Safe.
River Kinley.
He could stop right there. He could stop right there. Yep. Get it to a shorty. Yep. Fail clear.
And Kinley comes up with it once again. Broncos on the move. Kyler Simpson. And the quarter will come to an end with this ball in the possession of Matthew Bunny. We are done with 3 quarters of play. We went from 10-3 at halftime to 14-4 here in the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, all Bella Vista here tonight after very tight first quarter where Bella Vista had the lead 2-1, but they relinquished that lead before exploding for a bunch of goals.
Just flipped a switch, and excuse me, Roseville hasn't. They scored 1 since early in the second quarter. It's been a long time since Roseville scored, and PV's been on quite a run. So PV should feel really good about it. Like I was saying before, great opportunity to on offense settle and run some things. They just did there in the latter portion of that quarter there. That throw from one side to the middle to the right to create a shot from there. Just want to see them, run those things. They got to get ready for that. This is, you mentioned, not a league game. Let's get ready for the league games. Jesuits coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Going to need to be ready for that. So let's work on that. Got a good team to work against here. And they're going to give you a really good look, better look than you're going to get in your own practice.
Well, let's take a look at that schedule. So far, Bella Vista's only played 2 league games, and those were the games against Vista Del Lago and Davis. They'll play a non-league game on Monday against Oakmont, and again, that's varsity only here at Bella Vista High School on Monday the 8th. Then it's league all the way until the final game. They'll close the season with a non-league game against Del Oro, but it's Rio Americano, St. Mary's, Jesuit, Rio Americano again, and St. Mary's again. So those are the big ones, and especially the likes of Jesuit and St. Mary's. We know how good those programs are. If you can pull off wins against them, that's going to do a lot also in possibly helping secure a postseason berth.
It will. They'll need to play like this, like they're playing tonight when they play those teams, but they'll be playing against better teams when they're doing that.
Walker.
It'll be harder to do.
Spins around.
Defense.
The Broncos come up with it. That's Nick Tharlson. Tharlson is on the move.
Cut to your right.
Gets the pass off.
Nice. Still got to get in the box. Right there.
And he will retreat to the bench as the offense comes on. That's a nice attack by Nick Tharlson. Here's Hoop. Bunny. Polanco. Out front it comes, Montana Ornelas. He'll go back to... Here's Bunny. Bunny on the doorstep. Yeah. He scores, number 60.
The Roseville guy's hurt, too.
Number 2, Matthew Bunny.
Roseville defenseman's hurt.
7th goal of the game for Matthew Bunny. 60th of his career. And hopefully... the Roseville player who is hurt, you see him down, he's sitting up right now. Hopefully it's not too serious.
I bet it's going to be a knee. He came, I didn't actually, I was watching Bunny, dodge around him, but he came out and stopped probably abruptly or tried to turn abruptly, and I bet he twisted his knee some. He's up now. Maybe he'll be okay, but yeah, that's good.
Looks like Gavin Rogers, number 13.
That's good, yeah. You see wearing a brace on that knee already, so maybe that one's been nicked up a little already. But great dodge by Bunny. He saw that slide coming across, as that slide should. That slide should be coming across just like that. And it's called a coma slide. It's cross crease, but if it hits you, will it put you in a coma? So Bunny should know it's coming. He probably saw it's coming, did just a little bit of dodge, missed, avoided it completely, and then put him one-on-one against the goalie on the doorstep. Three whites on that one black shirt. Good job, goalie. Oh,
right out of... Oh, it goes wide. Oh, and I tell you what, that Roseville player, Finn Bradford, really upset with himself.
Yeah, he did a good job to avoid that hit from the River there, and then he was open goal, and so yeah, you're upset if you didn't get it scored. They needed it.
McCasey intercepted.
No numbers for black. Should just pull that out. Pull that out.
Jack Hops.
Should pull that out too. There's so many white shirts right in there.
In on goal, Walker.
Nice save.
River Kinley once again comes up big. Now they're calling yellow, so they want to slow it down a little bit. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Kane's just coming on.
Zero's one of their ball handlers. Likes that swim move. Doesn't want to shoot right left.
He's going to wind up and take a shot. River Kinley with another save.
See, when you know a guy's tendencies, he drives to the left, but you know he's not going to shoot with that hand. So, do you have to worry that much about his left-handed drive? No. You might worry about his right-handed drive because he's a pretty good ball handler, but you can tell he doesn't want to shoot with his left.
So Jack Hops once again will bring it in for Roseville. It's the only matchup between Bella Vista and Roseville this year. They played twice last year.
Again, ball handler.
Canes. Likes that swim move again.
See how quick he got out of the swim and got the shot done. Like I said, you got to worry about his right hand.
Ultimately, Jack Walker winds up with it for Roseville. Tigers on the move. He's going to wind up.
Ooh.
That one goes wide.
That's sort of the danger of that sidearm shot. For a lot of guys, it could go anywhere. And so you'd like to see that shot taken straight over, be more accurate. BV clear. Finds an open guy. Short stick. We like that. Number 8 right here. Number 8, make the pass now.
It's Nico Posehn. Posehn doing a really good job just to get it through himself. Lost the ball at the last minute there. That's going to go out of bounds and over to Roseville.
Fail clear. See, those shots are just not going to be that effective. Rivers got forever to zero in on where the shot is, and just an easier save. Roseville really ought to try and build a better shot than that.
And River was able to get his pass off to Mr. Reliable, Joe Thomas. Bunny. 7 goals tonight.
So Bunny's probably quicker than number 6 here.
Polanco scored 8 against Nevada Union, which I believe is the school record for a single game.
A number like that probably is. You watch those films. He was just feasting on those guys. I think more impressive than that is 6 against Vista. Did he have 6 against Vista?
See what I have him for against Vista. Did I mark it down here? Maybe not.
We should go look that up. If I'm right, and it's possible I'm not. But 8 against Nevada Union, they're a lesser team. But if I'm right about 6 at Vista, that's significant.
Well, I'm going to look that up right now, because they did score 10 goals total against.
Which is
Vista
the upper
del
end,
Lago.
which is the upper end of any team scoring goals against Vista del Lago. BV had a great offensive performance that night. Vista is really, really good, and extremely good teams score that much against Vista, but not much more. And so BV put.
Yeah, Polanco had 6 against Vista. You are correct.
That is significant because Vista is really good, and Nevada Union isn't that great. So. You can only play the team that shows up that shows up that night, right? So he got 8 against Nevada Union, fantastic, probably is a school record. But 6 against Vista, big deal.
Let's give a big shout out to MaxPreps.com, because their very existence is why I was able to look that up real quick.
I look at it a lot too.
So MaxPreps.com, you can search for Bella Vista High School and you can find out everything you need to know about Bella Vista Lacrosse and the other sports played here at Bella Vista, and they are a huge help for us in getting ready for these games as well. So again, that's MaxPreps.com. Hops lost the ball.
Zero's one of their ball handlers, but likes to go right.
That's Canes on Hatfield. Canes works his way around. Back out, deflected by Tharlson.
Good look.
Hops. And River Kinley with a save.
All the way.
Roseville still in possession.
But that pass by Kinley might not have been so advised. Nice.
Canes. Nice. Canes looking to wind up. That one goes wide.
Great face dodge by Canes that beat the BV defense guy. But right after that, BV defense guy came up with a check on Canes' stick, which affected that shot. Good duel by the two guys there. Good, well done by both of them. Just goes there. Yeah,
nice interception by Hayes Reed.
Gotta have that. Gotta have that.
Polanco's able to secure the possession.
Box right there. Yellow call.
And I'm not surprised with that at all. Thomas, Polanco, he'll wind up. Save by Scharf.
Save number 9.
Polanco finds it. Or check that. Polanco has
nice look,
it now.
Nice look. Oh,
Tries to find a cutting Joe Thomas.
Yeah, you want to see him execute a little bit more of that.
Scharf with the outlet pass. Here's Canes once again.
They were
Ellsworth on defense.
They were threading a very narrow needle there, but you like that kind of play. No look. Nobody's got 12.
On the corner.
Nobody's got 12. Nobody's got 12. Black 12.
That's Callaway. Casey comes up with it, and
Nice
then
interception.
an interception.
Flag down.
And that's Finn Bradford that comes up with it. Now we'll see the penalty call here.
Slash.
And that is Anderson Zakula that gets called for the penalty. A couple of goals this year. But he's called for the slash. Bella Vista. Here's Joe Thomas. Making some adjustments. Liam Crow coming back in. Thomas. And they'll work it behind the net. Caden Hoop is out there.
BV Creaseman gets open. He's open right now. He's open right now.
Here's Bunny once again with a shot and a score. Number 7 for, or number 8,
Number 2,
I should say, for Matthew Bunny. 8-goal game, the second time this season that's happened. Matthew Bunny 8 goals tonight. Mateo Polanco had 8 goals against Nevada Union.
That means it ties the school record.
And I believe that is the school record. I think I went and looked it up. I have not seen any more than that, but I'm going to double check that again.
Well, it's a big number, so there's every chance that is a record.
So the question will be, in the next 4 minutes and 9 seconds, can Bunny get another one?
Or will Polanco play defense on him so that he doesn't?
Here's a swinging shot and a score. Jack Walker, that's the second time he's scored right off the face-off.
Number 1, Jack Walker.
And so for the first time since the 11:33 mark of the third quarter, the Roseville Tigers have scored.
Now before that goal was scored, they called a slash on 4 black. It's waved off here. He's back in the game, not serving.
Okay, so no goal.
Excuse me. Well, no, the goal is good, no penalty. But was there really a slash? Again, we got to watch this film and see. You know, I'm not so sure about some of these calls. Again, the films really help. They may be. But I'll want to watch them. See if that's so.
Second goal of the game for Walker.
Yeah, BV's man down.
Bradford from the X.
That's a shot.
Swinging shot there. That one goes out of bounds. So they're going to call yellow with 2:50 to go.
Well, you're man up. I don't know if you really want to do that, but they are subbing. There's a shot.
There's a swing. There's a shot. That one deflects away. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay Roseville.
BV's still man down. Black's a little extra spread out here. Man up. 3 open.
Johnny Reyes.
He's open. He needs to have his stick up by his ear.
There's Finn Bradford with a shot. And River Kinley.
River Kinley.
It's probably not Roseville's plan to feed that guy on the crease, but
Kinley's on the move.
He's in trouble, though.
Showing his quicks there.
Nice. Good. BV had 3 guys on defense. I'm not sure why there'd be
Well, they're turning it back over to Roseville.
Gonna
1:38 to go.
Gonna have to watch that one too. BV's even now. Ball down.
Feeney comes up with it. Jarred loose. Finn Bradford. Walker once again. Santos had it but lost it.
Look how fast
Nico
he is.
Posehn.
Look how fast he is.
Posehn gets by his man. Posehn still on the move. Posehn right down the middle. And they bring it back out. Here's Polanco.
Calling yellow because you want to.
Under a minute to go.
BV's only got 5 guys on offense. Here comes number 6.
Yeah, the Broncos are pretty much, it's like they're calling everything off here. 33 seconds to go. You hear that stick collision there. Goes back over to Roseville. Bryce Akita. And he gets shoved out of bounds, and so that's going to go back over to Bella Vista.
Got to give it something give something back after that stick check.
Montano Ornelas.
Rather than running in, you just want to run out. 33 seconds rather than get a face full of Tiger.
And the flag flies as the clock hits the zeros. That's the end of the game between the Bella Vista Broncos and the Roseville Tigers. All Bella Vista tonight. 16-5 is your final score, and just an onslaught of goals. Matthew Bunny ties a single game record and a single game season high with 8 goals tonight. That's got to be a career high for him. Just an incredible night for him. Mateo Polanco, not to be outdone, scored, 6 of his own. So the two of them combined for 14 goals. Considering the results against Roseville last year, this was a very good result for Bella Vista tonight.
Yeah, those 2 guys were just able to feast, and like we've been saying, they were able to make things happen to create that situation. We said once or twice already earlier. Locked up real even the beginning of the second quarter, and then BV just ran away from it, ran away with it since then. So great to see.
And like you said, leave it to a guy named Bunny to have a big game, the first game after Easter.
Right after Easter, yeah. It's Bunny time. So.
That's right. So, yeah, big night for the Bella Vista Broncos tonight. They now improve to 5-6 on the year. A win over Oakmont on Monday would bring them back to 500, and then they head into that league stretch with a couple of games against Rio. There's a game against Jesuit, 2 versus St. Mary's. So it's going to get to be another tough stretch of the schedule, but certainly they can bring a lot from this game as they get ready to move into that stretch of league games.
Yeah, they've got to feel energy from this game, which is great. It's, they had a tough 4-game stretch right up in before this, and I think their Davis game might have showed how hard that period was. They seemed a little flat to me in the last game against Davis. Came back after a break. Look at what you got here, and so fired up about going into this next tough stretch, just like you just said. And it's the league season starting now. It really matters now. So come a long way. Put together probably their best game so far, and look out, Oakmont.
Yeah, and
next.
They've been splitting 2 players in goal, River Kinley and Chase Jones. Both of them pretty impressive tonight too when they had to come up big and make some saves.
That's real important, and I think that the goalie play has been a big factor in the last few games that BV played. There were some good goalies in those last few games, and they stole some goals from BV. So goalie play is obviously critical, and so BV's hitting on the most cylinders they have so far this year. Their offense and defense played pretty well, and goalie play has been good too. You need it all.
So let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for Bella Vista. The boys team, they will be taking on Oakmont this Monday night. It's varsity only. and it is scheduled for a 7:30 start. I know that last year they, for the varsity-only games, they moved up the start time, so we'll keep an eye on that and see if maybe that happens. But right now it is scheduled for a 7:30 start here at Bella Vista High School on Monday night. So we're looking forward to that. That is our next boys live stream. This Friday night, the Bella Vista girls team, looking to bounce back from some tough results recently, they'll be taking on West Park in both the JV and the varsity games. The JV game at 5:30 and the varsity at 7 o'clock. We'll have those for you as well here on YouTube. And then next week after the boys game on Monday, they go on the road, and they will be playing games on both the 10th and the 12th next week. They will be playing against Rio on the 10th, and I believe it's St. Mary's on the 12th. So that first one, a trip down to Stockton for the Bella Vista Broncos. And so it'll be a busy week next week. 3 games in 1 week. You do see that everybody has to do that. It's almost like the back-to-back games that you see in the NHL or the NBA. And so 3 games in 1 week. It's not easy, but you gotta be ready for it.
It's what the schedule says. You just got to go do it. And you should be ready now. You should be in shape now. I don't think BV's suffering from injuries, around the team, so that's fortunate. And so it's time to show up.
So yeah, just to confirm, Oakmont again Monday night. It's varsity only, so we'll just have the one game for you on the live stream on Monday night. Then at Rio Americano on Wednesday, and again the varsity game at Rio is at 3:30 in the afternoon. No lights over at Rio, so the varsity game is at 3:30. The JV game will follow at 5:30, and then the Broncos will be at St. Mary's on the 12th. After Monday, we'll be back with you on the 17th of April, and this is one I'm really looking forward to because that's when Jesuit comes to town.
They've always been good.
They've always been good. Jesuit had a dominant performance against Bella Vista in both the JV and varsity games last year. So again, I think BV is probably wanting a little payback in that one as well. So that's just a quick look ahead at the upcoming schedule for Bella Vista. Right now for the Broncos, it's time to just enjoy this one. They have the rest of the week off until Monday when they play again. Of course, there will be practices, but a great win tonight. 16-5 is the final score over Roseville. 8 goals from Matthew Bunny, 6 from Mateo Polanco, and then a few from a couple other people as well. So let's give him the credit. So Max Morris found the back of the net, as did Joe Thomas. So we want to give them their due as well, because every goal counts.
All count the same.
Every goal dents the scoreboard. All right, well, thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Our producer tonight, Julie Tharlson, camera operator Stephanie DeGata. Now for David Houseworth, I'm George Tharlson. Have a great evening, everyone, and we'll talk to you on Monday.